Are you using a pricing strategy that's just not working? A lot of times business owners have no clue how much they should be charging so that they can actually make a profit. In this video, I'm going to share the formula your small business needs to make sure that you're charging the right amount to get the right kind of customer for you and that you can actually make money doing it. Welcome to the channel. My name is Meredith Rhines. I'm a certified financial planner and accountant. I am the owner of Bookkeeping by Meredith, a bookkeeping firm built specifically for online business owners so that they can get a better handle of their finances, grow and scale a business that they love that doesn't make them want to pull their hair out. On this channel, I love sharing bookkeeping tips, money management help, and general business advice so that you can scale your business. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new video. In this video, I'm going to share with you my pricing formula that will guarantee that you will start making money, actual profit, by the end of this month. I'm also going to share with you how you can grab my monthly bookkeeping checklist. This go-to guide has every step you need to be doing on a daily, monthly, and even quarter basis so that you can guarantee that you're not only making money, but that you're not seeing it fade away with other expenses that are increasing. Make sure you listen in and I'll share how you can grab that checklist for free. Here's the truth. Most business owners undercharge for what they do, for the value that they add to their customers, for the work that they provide. They are undercharging immensely and they are cutting themselves short. Most owners, when they're starting out, they really believe that if they are the cheapest on the block, if they undercharge, or if they give really good value for what they do, then they are going to be so immensely busy that they're going to have all these clients flock to them that they're going to be making so much money. And that's not true. The problem is with that train of thought, you're going to get clients. Not great clients, not even good clients. You're going to get clients that drain you, that take advantage of you, that really make you earn every single cent and then some. And at the end of it all, the amount of money that you made off that client isn't even going to be enough to cover your time or expenses or overhead. So really, you're not making any money, you're losing money by having those type of clients and that type of mentality. When you undercharge for your services, you are telling the higher end clients, the clients that you ideally would love to work with, that you're a one-stop shop, that they can come in for one item, one purchase, one project, and then go on and find someone else that will grow with their business. You don't want to be that one-stop shop. You want to be the person that is their go-to, the person that will grow with them. When their business grows, you grow. You can continue helping them as they move along their journey. That is your goal. When you charge more, when you value your time more, when you are able to actually lay down and say, this is what I charge, this is what I offer, you provide more value to those customers, to those clients that are willing to pay. So you're telling them, hey, this is a commitment, this is a relationship. I'm in it for you. We will work together to reach your goals. This works whether you are a virtual assistant who can walk alongside a business owner as their business grows, or maybe you're a business coach that can help them see from one milestone to the next milestone to even a bigger milestone way down the road that they haven't even thought of yet. All right, let's talk pricing. Step one is I want you to revamp your packages. I want you to remove those one-time small jobs that don't create a consistent or back and forth relationship with your client. Take those off your offering, remove them from your website, don't offer those anymore. Your goal is not a one-time project. Your goal is a relationship with someone. Once you stop seeing yourself as the one-time project or the one-stop shop, your whole mindset will shift because you will now see yourself as the go-to person that can handle a variety of issues or problems or just a variety of projects, and you'll be able to take on those clients with a clear mind because you won't have those one-time projects clogging up your pipeline, dragging you down. And also by removing those one one-time projects off of your menu of services, you're going to be inviting clients in to work with you that actually want a long-term relationship. You're going to be getting those higher end clients because those people that just want that one project, they're more of a DIY Debbie and they just need help with one thing, they're going to go elsewhere. And you're actually going to end up making more money because you're going to be able to free your time to work on those higher end, high value ticket clients than you are those small one-time projects that are already draining you and you're not making any profit from. Step 2 is I want you to do your research. Now, a big mistake a lot of business owners, especially when they're first starting out, is they're going to look at their competitor. They're going to look at someone in the same space as them, and they're going to try to almost mirror them or mimic them. Whatever offerings they have, those are the offerings you have. And whatever prices they charge, that's the price you charge. And that's a big mistake. But you do need to do your research because when your competitors are charging and what they're offering is usually a market demand or it's market driven, meaning those are the clients, those are what their clients are asking from them. Those are what their clients are willing to pay for them. Now, as you're starting out, you may not be the high-end ticket that you want to be within the next couple years. Doing your research means knowing what other people are willing to pay and what services they are needing. You also need to ask around. Ask your current clients. Ask your Facebook friends. Ask people that are in the similar niche as you to see what they are willing to pay, what they're willing to charge, and what they're wanting to get from that amount of money. So a good test for this is to increase your current pricing for your current customers or your current clients. It doesn't have to be a huge chunk of money, just maybe 20%, 30%. If you are severely undercharging, maybe you need to increase 50, 70, 80% of what you're currently charging to make it actually be profitable. But this is a good way. Are your clients willing to stick with you as you increase your prices because now you are more of an expert? You're not a beginner. You're really got your feet grounded. You know what you're doing. And if they're not willing to stick with you, then maybe those are the clients that are draining you anyways, and you're okay to see them go. But you're probably going to end up making the same, if not more money, just by slowly increasing your prices over the next couple months to your existing clients. And if you get pushback, then that is a good test, right? Because we're testing our market, we're asking, we're figuring it out what's a good price point for the services that we offer. And I'm a firm believer that if I get no more than 2 to 5% of pushback, then my prices aren't high enough, that I could increase them more. But when I start seeing a lot of grumbling, a lot of pushback from over 5% of my clients, then that's when I slow down. That's when I take it back a step. But if I only hear from 1 out of 20 of my clients that they are complaining about pricing and the 19 other clients are okay, then I'm happy. Then I'm all right with that increase. And maybe that one client needs to go find someone who's better fit for them so I can focus on the 19 others that are going to make me more money. Step 3 in this pricing formula is you need to make sure that your overhead is covered. Now, a lot of times small business owners really don't take a lot of their overhead into consideration. They're thinking what they need to make just to make themselves feel successful. But is it enough to actually pay for their utilities? Do they have an office outside of the house that they need to pay rent on? Do you have any other expenses? Maybe you have taken out a loan to buy a new MacBook or some new equipment. Are you making enough to cover your overhead expenses? Especially if you have any contract workers or employees working for you, you need to make sure that you're making enough to at least cover their pay and then some. For example, after everything is said and done, you've looked at all your overhead expenses, you looked at all of your costs, and you need to make around $5,000 a month to give yourself some wiggle room to actually pay yourself a little bit of money and cover all of your expenses. And let's say you're a web designer and you charge $1,000 for web design. Now, I'm making this up. I am not a web designer. $1,000 seems extremely low, but I'm using easy math for this purpose, so just go with me on it. $1,000 does seem very low though. But let's say you charge $1,000. Well, if you need $5,000 each month, then that means you need 5 new web design clients every single month. Every month you need to do 5 websites. You need to sign 5 clients, you need to finish their websites because next month you got to do it all over again. That seems like a lot. 5 whole websites in 4 weeks seems very heavy, seems like a very heavy workload. But is it feasible? Can you do that as a web designer? Could you do 5 new websites? Could you handle getting 5 clients? Could you handle communicating with 5 separate clients over a 4-week period, wrap it up in a nice bow, hand it off so you can start a new month getting another 5 clients? Is that feasible for you? If the answer is no, then you need to revise your pricing. Now you need to look at your competitors. You need to do your research. You need to ask around. You need to revamp your packages so that you can increase your pricing. If you add more value to your current packages, whether it's something small, but it's something that's tangible that your customer can feel, then you can add that to your package and it will increase your pricing. Now, let's say because you've been doing this for a while, you have a pretty good system in place, you could actually charge $2,500 for your website designs because they're actually worth that type of money. So now you increase your prices, you increase your packages to $2,500. Well, you only need $5,000 each month. Well, that's only 2 clients a month. Could you do 2 clients in a 4-week period? Could you have a wait list so that way you're only focusing on 1 client at a time and you're spending about 2 weeks on each client to make sure that they get done, to communicate with them, to share with them, to dig deeper and build an even better, higher quality website because you have more time to focus. So that seems much more feasible and yet much more profitable because you're only spending time on 2 clients as opposed to 5 clients making the same money. And if your system is in place, maybe you could do 3 clients a month and now you've just made more money. Now, step 4 is you need to roll out your new pricing. You need to actually go public with it. You need to share it with your customers, your clients. You need to put it on your website if you put your pricing on your website. You need to be proud of your new pricing formulas, your new pricing strategies. This works really well when you let your new clients know, hey, I've got new pricing. Let's finish up. If you've got anyone in the pipeline, maybe this is a good way to get them to actually officially buy before your new prices increase on a certain date. Maybe this is good for those clients that are repeat clients. Maybe they've expanded, maybe they have new offerings and they want to come back to you and they know that you're worth that money and they know that you're worth it because they've worked with you before and they're willing to pay even more. This is a good way for you to get your new pricing out there in front of current clients, past clients, and even prospective clients. Step 5 is to make sure your pricing is actually working. Now, this is a step that is so often missed, and I don't understand why. Because you've gone through the work of revamping your packages, researching, testing it. You've gone through the big hassle of even telling your clients all about this new price increase. But is it actually working? Are you making a profit? And the best way to do that is to make sure that your bookkeeping software is up to date, to make sure that all of your expenses are categorized correctly, to make sure all of your income is categorized correctly. And that's why I have this bookkeeping checklist. It's this go-to hands-on guide that tells you what you need to be doing every day within your business that takes 5 minutes, what you should be doing each week and each month. And if you're consistent with this, it doesn't take more than 20 minutes a month to make sure that all your bookkeeping tasks are checked off and right and accurate so that you can make sure that your pricing is actually working for you. And you can grab that guide from the link below this video. It's free. Just download it, check it out, and start using it so that you can see if your new pricing is actually working. Another point to step 5 is you need to reevaluate your pricing strategy to make sure it's still working. Running your profit and loss statement, making sure that if you have increased overhead expenses, that you're still making money with the pricing that you have established with your clients. And you need to do this at least once a year, preferably even every 6 months. In my business, I do it once a year. I evaluate each client individually to see if maybe that specific client is taking up more time. Maybe they are not being charged for everything that they're utilizing of my office, of my staff, of me. So maybe that one person's fee will increase as opposed to someone else who doesn't utilize all of that time of mine and I'm actually making a profit off of them. Maybe their fee does not increase. And then overall, I gauge all of my clients as an average. And if I need to increase my average price, then that's going to be my new fee going forward to new clients. So I hope that makes sense, because you do need to be evaluating on a client by client basis, and then you also need to be evaluating as a whole for your entire company to see new clients what they're going to pay for your services. I want to know, leave a comment below this video, how often are you looking at your pricing within your business? Do you do it on an annual basis, or have you done it at all within the past few years? Let me know in the comments below this video. Now you really know the formula to create a profitable business, the steps that you need to take to make sure that the services you're providing are adding value to your clients and making you some money in return.